Hello, today we're going to go over how to log a minor behavioral incident in EduClimber. As you know, you log major behaviors in your PowerSchool system. Those behaviors will automatically come over into EduClimber. There's nothing you need to do on that end. But minor behaviors, we're just going to log right in here. It's a little bit more of a simple process. You go to the plus button right up here and you can slide down to create an incident. Once you get there, it's going to ask you a couple of questions. One, what school year it is, and then two, you need to, in this case, I'm typing in a student's code, but for you all, the student names will populate here. Would you like to add another student? You can link two students. It is really important that when you do that, you make sure to complete both of, I'm going to actually do this for you. You want to be sure that you complete both logs. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to click no. We have two students associated with this. The first one here, it automatically filters into a couple things. So you can change these. Let's say you're logging the behavior for somebody else. You can change entered by there if you would like. The location is the location that the behavior actually happened. So in this case, I'm just going to say classroom. The incident date, let's say this is all accurate. Entered by, that's my name. I'm logging the behavior. Observed by could be somebody else, right? So if you're the assistant principal and a behavior was reported to you, but you're logging it for that person, you would want to make sure that you associate the other staff member with that as well. Okay. You can notify users in the system. This is a very interesting feature. So you can type in here, let's say you wanted to notify a behavioral interventionist in your school, or you wanted to notify the assistant principal or the principal about a particular behavior. You could put their name in there and click notify assigned staff. Okay. If you logged a few students in here and you needed to add more, you can always do that here as well. We're going to work with our first student here. Okay, you can log whether it's major or minor. Remember, we're logging minors into this system. The majors will show up there just because it's when we have major behaviors coming over from your PowerSchool, it has to know how to associate that within the system. So the majors will show up, but please don't use that in here. All right. So then you're going to say what the actual behavior was. So in this case, it's really important. The tall M, is a major behavior. Do not click on those. You're going to just stick with your minors. So we're going to go with disrespect in this case. Yes, it's the primary behavior. You can check these if you want to. This just shows, a couple examples of what it might look like. So I'm going to say talks back. All right. You're going to put a description in here. Be sure that your descriptions are kept confidential, right? So all of the information put into this system can certainly be requested by a parent. So make sure that you're not, even though you're linking these two students in here, when you give the documentation to a parent, they're only going to be able to see what is on their child's incident. They will not see the other student that's linked to it. So please don't put that other child's name in the incident description, and make sure that you use professional language and that we're keeping it very appropriate for parents to see. So I'm just going to type anything in there. The perceived motivation, there's a list of things that you could type. I'm just going to put avoid adult attention. Response, you can leave this open for review, or you can you can close it, meaning you don't want it to be reviewed, or you can leave it open for review. And you can assign a response type down here. So down here, I'm just going to put, let's do conference with the student. Yes, that's my primary response. The administrator can go back in and they can change this response. And they might say, yes, this is my response. So I'm going to say, let's say the principal decided, no, this needs to be an in-school suspension. Okay, that's going to be a response completed by the administrator, so they can check that box. Parent contact, you can log in what date you contacted the parent and any notes or comments from that from that contact. Then you would go right on over to the other student, fill out their log, same idea, same information, and then you click save right up here at the top, okay? If you make any mistakes, you can always go back in. You can delete a particular student right here under actions. Let's say up at the top after this is saved, under options, you can delete the entire incident completely from both records. However, if you just need to remove a particular student, you would click on that student's name here, actions, remove this student, or copy to other students. Okay, that's really great because then you don't have to retype this information more than once. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Use students entered data to autofill empty fields for all other students in this incident. Continue. Let's do that real quick. So I filled out this one. I want to go ahead and I don't want to retype all of this information into the other log. So I'm going to check this box and click continue. Okay, now all of the information from the previous log is logged there. That just saves you a little bit of time so you don't have to log it twice. Again, you click save and then you are all set and you can X out of it. I'm just going to X out so that it doesn't log for those students. I think that's it. As always, please contact your MTSS coordinator who will work to help support you with any questions you have. Thanks.